Dale.
Sí, dale. ¿Qué estás
Dale.
mirando? What are you waiting?
Estamos en America.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, it was the sunglasses. I thought we were in Miami still.
Well, it's shocking.
Welcome to This Week on Cranberry Coast Concerts. We're arriving at your TV screen somehow, either locally over the internet, to let you know what's happening at New England's most unique music festival.
Cranberry Coast Concerts.
Yes.
This week on Cranberry Coast Concerts, we're proud to present
Our outstanding young artists, but more about them in just a few minutes. We're going to introduce these two fabulous young artists, and just wait till you listen to them. You're going to want to hear more of them, which we hope you'll come see their concert coming
I
up.
tell you, it gives us hope. You
Absolutely,
know?
I'm thrilled. Well,
It's so cool.
well, don't give anything away.
Yeah.
And you know something? Now, viewers, it's time to let you know how much we greatly value your input. It's time to look at Fan Mail Dow. Okay, our first fan mail from Ellen Uji of Wareham, Massachusetts, after attending Jessica Schlosser's performance in Onset.
If you're near Arboro Sunday and you miss these, then go get your head examined.
Yes, actual viewer mail. Okay, now also from Alan Boucher of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, before attending Jessica's performance in Attleboro. He texted, "Waiting for the performance to begin. Thank God the church is air conditioned. Warm and very humid out there."
So I guess the weather is freezing in South Florida these days. Huh?
Yeah, Alan, you crybaby.
Yeah, I tell you.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
we
well,
got
well,
another
well.
one here.
Yeah. But you know, he came all the way from Florida to see the concert.
He did. And thank
Totally
you, Alan. It
cool.
was great
Yeah,
seeing you again, buddy.
yeah.
And you want to intro this next one?
Oh, yes. And look at this. We have one from south of France.
The south of France, you say?
Yes, from Christopher Carré.
From Christophe Carré?
Yes.
Oh, yes. This was after my thrilling rendition of Claire de Lune. Christophe writes, "Ah, you crazy people. I love your German, almost French accent. I'll think of you the next time I sing Forêt or Poulenc." But of course you will, Christophe.
Well, I guess that's it for this week. But you can always send us more emails.
Emails
Yeah.
or snail mails?
Or snail mails.
That's right, but you know something? We have to show them the flashy graphic. That's it for Fan Mail Dow. If you'd like to have a message read on the show, please send it to This Week on CCC, care of WCTV, 505 Main Street, Wareham, Massachusetts, 02571.
Or you can send it with my accent to This Week on CCC on WCTV 505 Main Street, Wareham, Massachusetts 02571.
That's in case you couldn't understand me,
There
folks.
you go.
All right, or you can also email it to ccc@whipmo, that's whipmo.com. That's right. And now we have some announcements here before we
Yeah.
introduce our guests. Camp CCC is upon us. And if you'd like to know a little bit more, the screen should be popping up with our brochure. You're welcome to get in touch with us at our email or give us a call too, please, at 508-759-2214.
Or you can always email at ccc@whipmo.com.
That's right. And Michelle Boland of Music of the Bay is conducting camp. Wonderful musician herself, and she has a fabulous staff that's going to be putting this great camp together. Also, too, I know there's some other things that CCC is looking for, right, Marilyn?
Yes, we need volunteers badly. And we need sponsors, advertisers.
It costs money to
And-
put on a show like this, huh?
Oh, my goodness, you know, and it's so much work, but I just love doing it.
I do too.
I
But
really do.
anything that you'd like to help us out with, folks, there's all kinds of perks of being a CCC volunteer. We also need sponsors and advertisers, so please give us a call. And but most of all, what do we need?
we need, what do we need?
People.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
At
well,
the concert,
okay,
right?
okay. Well, you know, it's like I'm getting near or farsighted. One of the two. Pick one.
I think your arms
So,
are getting longer, you know.
So, anyways, but yes, and we do appreciate everybody that comes to the concert. And I still say the same thing. Please, parents, bring your kids to the concerts because there's no bigger incentive than to come and to see a concert because then you practice.
That's right.
You know, I'm talking about Johnsters.
Well, that's
There's
right.
some beautiful Johnsters
And before
today.
we introduce them, we should say, because you hit a very good theme too.
Yes.
Remember that all performances of Cranberry Coast concerts, if an adult brings the children, they are absolutely free. And let's say that again, they are absolutely free. Yes.
Yes.
For ages 5 to 17, adults, you can bring as many children as you like because we really want to see them at the concert. Now, speaking of concerts and
I'm so
young
excited.
folks, I'm thrilled today. We have two very special guests with us today, and they're so cool. They've even left their shades on. But we're going to have to ask them to take them off so you can see their lovely faces. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce you to the program, Russell Dole and Abigail Field. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, let's see, I can get this out of the way because we're just going to talk amongst ourselves here. Hi. Welcome to the program.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, and everybody wants to know all about you. So,
Yes.
you know, where you started studying, you know,
How old were you?
Exactly, but
Yeah.
not all at the same
Yeah,
time.
no,
So,
no.
what do you think, ladies first?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, Abigail.
Yeah, how old were you when you started? And just go for it.
I started taking lessons, well, 8 years ago-ish, and I'm 15 now, so.
So about 7 when you were 7.
When I was around 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what made you take piano lessons? Do you play another instrument or just?
No, I just play piano.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what made me, I don't remember.
Did your folks force you to do it, or did you want to do it?
I think I wanted, I don't remember. I think it was I wanted to do it. We knew my piano teacher, Michelle Gordon from church, so.
And so you had,
And-
and as we know Michelle Gordon as well too, a fine piano teacher.
I tell you, that is so important to have a really good teacher because, and you know, I mean, you learn a lot, and I find myself every now and then. I call my teacher in Miami, you know, yeah, and I say, hey, am I doing this right? You know, because it's just so cool.
Yeah,
to
she doesn't
keep-
listen to me anymore.
No, who wants to? I tell you, you know, and. Well, you go ahead.
Yeah, Russell, so how old were you when you started playing piano?
Well, it was a good maybe 5 years ago. Maybe I was about 10 years old when I started.
Mm-hmm.
So
And who do you study with?
I study with Stephen Tinkham. He's a member of the Tanglewood Festival Chorus
Uh-huh.
who sang with the Holiday Pops and whatnot. It's very nice.
And also, Steve is a member of the Cranberry Coast Concerts Chorale, and he's in a lot of our productions, and that's how we found out about you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice how these little community connections work. And tell us a little bit more, too. Where do you go to school?
I go to school at Apponequet Regional High School. You can thank me later, Mr. Batoda.
Got to get the plug in there. And what grade are you going into?
I'm going to be a sophomore. I'm going into 10th grade.
Uh-huh. And Abigail, how about you?
What school do you go to?
I go to Old Rochester Regional High School. It's like up the road.
And what grade are you going into?
I'm going to be a sophomore.
So both
Wow.
entering sophomore.
Yay.
Wow.
Are you thinking to pursue music as a career after you graduate?
No, I want to go into something related to languages, so.
Well, you know, music is a wonderful language.
Yes,
Well,
yes. Well,
World language.
you know, you should keep playing because you never know. You know, I have friends that, actually, I had a friend who was studying medicine, and then after the second year, he said, I'm sorry, I really have to play more. So he went and got a degree in music.
Oh, wow.
So you never know. And Also because music is such a beautiful thing. I mean, it's so therapeutic, you know.
Good stress
I don't know
reliever.
about you all,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
sometimes I'm feeling the blues, you know, because you're like down at home. Maybe because it's raining or something, and you start playing, and it's like it just really fills your soul, don't you think?
It alleviates my headaches.
There you go.
And how about you,
Yeah.
Russell? What are your plans with your music?
Well, I want to do it as a career, actually, and I'm also looking into being a producer and director in film and plugging my music into my movies.
Wow.
That's my ideas
Great.
of it.
Wonderful. Well, you're born in the right age. I mean, you can. The nice thing about the times we're living in is that you've got all the technology here, right here at WCTV, as a
amazing.
matter of fact, to produce your own stuff. You know. And a couple more questions because we want to listen to these fine young artists
Yeah.
today as well too. But tell us a little bit more about yourself. What do you do when you're not practicing the piano? What are some of your hobbies, Russell?
Well, I like sports, basketball, baseball, golf is a new one I've taken over. I like to dance, actually. Michael Jackson, I'm into Michael Jackson. I have 3 Michael Jackson fan pages following me on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
Aha, dance you say.
Whoa.
Dance you
to
say.
know.
Aha.
Yes.
We might be able to take advantage of this, I
Yes.
think, at some point in the very near future. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, now also too, before we go there, Abigail too, could you tell us a little bit more about yourself? What are
Yeah.
some of your hobbies and interests?
I'm not very into sports. I do martial arts, but
Oh my goodness.
She's scary.
Don't mess with her.
passive aggressive. It's okay. I like just learning languages a lot. I'm teaching myself Japanese and other languages, so I do that just for fun. Is probably not the right word, but
Well,
I enjoy it.
We enjoy languages too.
Yes, yes we do.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah, and
Nur ein
y hablo
bisschen.
español. Muy bien.
Yes, and before you two were exchanging some greetings in various languages. Could you
Yes.
share that with us a little bit?
All right, well, I guess I'll start. I've been teaching myself German because I tend to
Nice.
It's
enjoy it.
fantastic.
Also, you can scream at people pretty well with that language.
Give us a sample of
Yes.
your German screaming.
Something nice.
You want me to rant in German?
Please, do rant in German, but you have to keep it clean too. There's kids
Yes,
watching, you know.
None of the poop has.
Da wird es Leserbluten an Sohn von DC mehr. Nein, 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 nein.
That was great.
Danke sehr, mein Herr. Bravo, bravo. Okay, and now for something completely different, Abigail.
ごめんな。私はアビです。元気ですか？
Ah,
わかりますか？
どういたしまして?
バカ。え？
Sayonara.
That's surprising.
That's about the extent of my Japanese, but very good.
You know, I have to tell you a really funny story. You know, we went to a
Really?
Japanese restaurant one time, and this lady kept saying, "Don't touch your mustache." That's what I understood, you know. And I'm going, God, I must have a mustache,
Do
you know.
itashimashite.
Yeah, but I couldn't.
Itashimashite.
I thought she was saying, "Don't touch it."
So what
I'm
does that
doing
mean
this,
for-
you know?
どういたしまして。Like if you say ありがとう, that's thank you. Obviously, most people know that. どういたしまして is when you respond. It's basically like you're welcome, sort of.
Uh-huh.
Well, I tell you, I mean, it's a, you know, she kept saying, "Don't touch your mustache." I kept thinking, "My God, I'm having a mustache," yeah, you know. And so I went to the bathroom. I'm looking, nothing, you know. I come back and she goes again with the "Don't touch your mustache," and I said, "I'm leaving," you know. And so I told her, I said,
Afterwards,
was
Marilyn
bad,
told
yeah.
me,
Yeah.
Oh my God, that rude waitress.
yeah,
she
she
kept
said I
telling me
kept
this.
having a mustache or something.
Well, we had a
I
good
said,
laugh.
Well,
at it.
yeah. Leave it to me.
Well, I tell you what, this conversation has strayed so far away from music and why we're here. I think we better
Well,
rope
I
it
have
back
just
in.
one thing to say.
Say it.
You know, I also wanna, you know, I mean, I want to thank the two of you for being such great, you know, students and musicians. But also, I want to say that you must have great parents that help you every day, you know, and remind you, hey, you gotta practice, because not every day.
Let's hear
you
it for
wanna
the moms and
practice.
dads
Yes.
in the world. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, that's very important.
Without them, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah. You know.
Well, hey, listen, let's listen to these fine young artists today. And we're going to just have a couple of performances. And we don't want to share too much because we want all of you to come to the Outstanding Young Artist Concert. By the way, if you see one of these brochures floating around your town, this will tell you exactly when things are. It's really helpful for me because there's a lot of dates to remember here. And you can see and hear Russell and Abigail and some of their colleagues performing Thursday, July 25th at 7:30 p.m. at Murray Unitarian Universalist Church in Attleboro. That's 505 North Main Street in Attleboro.
At 7:30.
7:30 p.m.
Yes.
And you can also catch them again at Eastern Bank in Wareham, which is 226 Main Street, Friday, July 26th at 7 p.m. And we advise you to get to the concert early because these Outstanding Young Artist concerts tend to pack up, we've noticed from previous years. So Abigail, Russell, thank you for joining us on the program. It's been a real pleasure to speak with you today. And now we get a chance to listen to him perform.
Yeah. Cool.
Here we go. Wow.
That
Bravo.
was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Wasn't that great, Marilyn?
Oh my goodness. You know, it really gives you hope, I tell you.
That's right. They're the
Yeah.
future, and you can catch them at Murray Unitarian Universalist Church, July 25th, 7:30 p.m., and the next day, the 26th, at Eastern Bank at 7 o'clock p.m. And next week, though, we have another exciting guest.
Okay, drum roll. Here we go.
We're going to present Katie Ketchum, singer, songwriter, and composer. She's a fabulous, fabulous
Coming from California.
Renaissance woman. She
Yes.
does it all. And she's going to do a one-woman show for us next week. And but we have to say goodbye for now. And before we do, we're going to leave you with a little tune that I wrote and recorded back in the 20th century.
Oh my goodness.
Way back
Wow.
in the 20th.
Wow, you must be
Century.
ancient now.
Don't push it. And here we go.